could actually connect this morning. I don't know if this is going to show up on Facebook because I've been having trouble with Facebook. Here we go. Maybe it's going live now. Okay. So this site is called Take What Rings True. And this is on Facebook and on YouTube, hopefully. And Take What Rings True is a site that I created to share spiritual philosophy and information that I believe is true, but you don't have to believe anything I say. Take what rings true to you and let the rest go. So today I want to talk about a temple. There are temples on the other side that I learned about when I was going to trance classes, where my mentor, Sylvia Brown, who is a psychic, would go sit on a bench on the other side, not remember what happened, and her spirit guide would come in to her body, borrow her body for a little bit, and talk to us. So she talked about the temple of God's messengers. So if you would like to talk to Buddha or Gandhi or Quan Yin or Krishna or Jesus, then maybe you want to ask them a question. You can talk to any holy person or ascended master at the temple of God's messengers. When you get to the other side, there's many temples. And this one is a golden domed Romanesque building that looks more like a cathedral and has all kinds of stained glass. And the symbols on the stained glass are religious symbols like yin and yang, the Star of David, a crescent moon, an ankh, a cross, and on it goes. Going to this temple gives you an opportunity to talk to any of the great messengers, the messiahs, the holy men, the holy women of creation, including some that you might not even know of in this life. You can talk to any of the messengers. You don't need to be Buddhist to talk to Buddha. All would be happy to see you. So focus on one messenger you would like to meet. Usually you meet inside the temple, and the one you see comes from behind a golden veil. You can ask them any question, you can talk about your troubles, or just have a conversation. Don't wave anyone away. If someone comes to you, they have a message for you. Sometimes you focus on one messenger and another may come. So the messenger you ask for will be there and another may come also, or two. I did a session with somebody the other day and 4 messengers came, one at a time. Actually, she's supposed to use one messenger to talk to all the others because she helps a lot of people by calling in God's messengers to help her do healings. Anyway, actually, you may choose to just go to the temple and be hugged by your messenger and gather in the wonderful feeling of love that emanates from them. Just being in that temple is wonderful. Most times when I guide my hypnosis clients to this temple, they don't realize that they're communicating telepathically. If you are with your messenger and you feel stuck or feel your messenger's not answering your question, you need to stop and listen to your thoughts. Remember, on the other side, we usually speak telepathically. You just know what your messenger is saying. My mentor, Francine, a Sylvia spirit guide, would call it mind talk. So if you get stuck, then just take a breath and listen to your mind. What thoughts come to you? Don't analyze the information, just gather it. You will probably meet your messenger and walk around the marble accented golden building with your messenger. Sometimes people choose to walk in the garden nearby, which is a rose garden and absolutely beautiful. Being with your messenger feels uplifting. Your troubles don't feel so important and may just drop away. Now, if you do not get to that temple with the golden dome, and you don't see the rose garden, don't worry about it. Maybe you took a different entrance to the temple, or your messenger chose to meet you someplace else, and that's fine. Just go with the flow. Remember, all of those messengers are reports from God, which means they're representing God. They're sharing God's wisdom with you. They're connected to God, as we all are, but they seem to have a special channel. So when we are on the other side, we feel God. We're infused with God's love each moment. We don't see God all of the time. People on the other side do worship our Creator and pray, perhaps in one of the holy locations in heaven, like a shrine, many shrines, or a church, or a synagogue, or a mosque. There are many holy locations. However, these holy locations don't hold services or ceremonies like we have on earth because they aren't needed. When you feel God and know you are connected to God each moment, you don't need to have those services anymore. There are special celebrations on holy days on the other side, but everyone is together and present. It's more like a festival with wondrous decorations, ceremonies, new songs sung by the singing cherubim and seraphim angels, and they can be heard throughout heaven. Their sound just emanates out. So now, ways to get to the temple of God's messengers. You can meditate to get there. You can go to sleep and ask your spirit guide to escort you there, or your angel. You have your own personal angel. And then ask to remember what happens. Or maybe you just want to solve a problem and you're fine with it if you're asleep and don't remember. And then you come up with the problem when you wake up in the morning, or the solution to the problem. You can go to the temple via astral projection. And you can go during hypnosis. You can do self-hypnosis or be guided, like I'm a guide that would take you there through hypnosis. You can choose a certain messenger, or you may just choose to visit the temple and observe. Just being there makes you feel wonderful. My hypnosis clients are often surprised when Jesus or another ascended master comes to them. You can speak to any of God's messengers. You are worthy. You are a spark of God. You are beloved by God and his messengers. All of them are available to talk to you, whether you're incarnate on earth or on the other side. At this temple, you can get back your spirituality if you feel like it's been laxing. You can feel the presence of the divine. You can walk through the wonderful rose garden next door. You can talk about your troubles. You can vent. You can say anything you want. You feel renewed and refreshed just by going there. You feel a boost in your spirituality. You feel the presence of God. You feel more courageous. You feel enlightened. Negativity that's within you and without is neutralized. Worries drop away. Troubles drop away. You have such a renewed feeling. You feel refreshed, like you've been on vacation. And you feel the love that emanates from heaven and from all those messengers. So, I suggest you visit the temple of God's messengers. If you want me to escort you, you can contact me, heavenlyhypnotist@gmail.com. Otherwise, astrally project or meditate or request your spirit guide or your angel to take you when you are asleep. And you can also go via hypnosis. So try it out and let me know how it goes. You have my email address, heavenlyhypnotist@gmail.com, or write in the comments on YouTube or on Facebook. I would love to know about your visits to the temples and halls on the other side. Thank you, thank you, thank you for joining me today. Thank you for being with me. And hopefully I will see you next Wednesday at 10 a.m. Pacific Time, USA, which is 1 p.m. on the East Coast. And I will see you next week. Thanks. Bye.